Welcome back to Skirmish Miniature Gaming. It's Luke, Al and still Pepper here. She's actually not too fussed, she seems to enjoy doing these. So she's come back for you guys for the intro. Everybody was requesting she come back on, so there you go. Unmade.
Both games today were like really Warcry. They were like
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
and then, I tell you what, this second map for you guys as well is very Warcry. Like the boardwalks and everything, the design I've put out for it is awesome. So we hope you enjoy this one. And yeah, we'll see you then. So the Khorne Demons list then, you've got the Gorehound, which is the leader for the Khorne Demons warband, which is the only one that can actually use the quad ability for Khorne, so it looks pretty cool. We'll have to see what that does. So yeah, the Gorehound on the left, we've got the normal Fleshhound in the middle, I've got a normal Blood Crusher there as well, and we've got 5 Bloodletter Demons. But we'll go and check out the Unmade and what El's brought for him for this game. So El, the Unmade, pretty much what comes out the box, isn't it? I think,
it's just the standard box as they come. So we've got the Blissful one, the Joyous one, and an Ascended one in the shield there. And we've got 2 Ascended ones and an Awakened one with Flail in the dagger, and then 2 Awakened ones, I believe.
In the hammer?
In the hammer with the pikes there.
Nice. So deployment card that we drew was Decapitate. I'm picking to be blue since I won the roll-off. And that means I'm going to get fairly more spread out deployment. Al will be clustered here in the corner more so. But we don't know what the battle plan is yet because it comes after drawing and deploying. So we'll check out where we've dropped on the map. Okay then, so deployment is completo. So we have on the right hand side of the map, as you can see, we're using like kind of desert red barren landscape, but we've got these ruins set up that have been left by whoever was there beforehand, what could well be even chaos ruins, and they put all these walkways down, etc. We've got the Unmade deployed. Al, your shield is deployed on top here, and you've got your dagger down in the middle there below from that red spot. I had a more spread out deployment because I picked the blue deployment. My shield came from here, so we've got the Gorehound underneath, the Blood Crusher and the normal Fleshhound up top. As you can see there, you should be able to see the Gorehound down underneath. Then in the corner here, my hammer deployed with my 2 Bloodletters from the corner. Al's got his hammer coming on round 2 onwards from this middle point. My dagger comes on from that flank up to the middle point. 3 inches out to battle round 2 as well, so lots to happen. We'll now flip a victory condition. So we drew it, Seize the Territory, very interesting card. I like this one, never done it before I don't think. Drive them off, this land is ours. So the players roll off, the winner chooses who is attacker, who is defender. The defender places 3 objectives on the battlefield, each more than 6 inches from any other objectives and the battlefield edge. At the end of the 4th battle round, the player who controls the most objectives wins the battle. If the players control an equal number of objectives, the attacker wins the battle. So, this could be really interesting. We'll do a roll-off, see who gets to decide. Roll-off it is then, Al. I'm gonna 4. Oh, that's 3! So just like the first game, with the Khorne, I'll get to choose. Alright then, so I won the roll-off, and considering how spread out I am, and I think me and Al both said we probably would both choose defend. So I have chosen to defend purely because I can set the objectives where I like. So they had to be 6 away from the edge and 6 away from each other, which I made sure they were. So these 3 objectives, they didn't have to, it doesn't say battlefield floor either, so battlefield can be anywhere. So I've put them up on the ruins there. Drew a twist card, it's Arcane Inscriptions, so ancient hieroglyphs are attached to the walls of the terrain on this map. So if any fighter can use this ability. For a double, you can read inscriptions, and a fighter must be within 1 inch of an obstacle, so any terrain piece, to use this ability. Roll a dice. On a 6, you receive 1 wild dice, which can be used in the hero phase in the next battle round. So you get an additional wild dice. So if you've got a double that you haven't used this round and you're within 1 inch of a piece of terrain, spend the double and try and get an extra wild dice for the next round. So could be an interesting one to use. We've seen this one before, and if you've got a double, why not waste it on that? Yep. Okay, so initiative roll off, 4 battle rounds to go for this one. Is going to be a double 3, double triple 5, and a single for me. That's a very good roll for the Khorne Demons. Al gets a cock dice, a triple 4 and 3 singles, another good roll as well. This is all out chaos. Al's gone for a quad 4 and I've used mine for a quad 5. Some burning roar action coming. I cannot remember what the Unmade squad is, but there's also a Rampage, so I'm scared. Get the toilet paper out, Al, because if you've got any, because this one's going to be a nasty bash for the first round, I think. It's initiative to the Unmade as well, battle round 1. Double moving from here, yeah? Pushing yourself up to the top there, holding an objective straight away early on, just getting your position on the map, I suppose, as the attacker. Okay, so this Fleshhound is going to use my double 3 to rush, boost his movement to 9, which will get him across there and within an inch to be in combat. That is nasty. So he's going to jump across, a few inches movement, and be within an inch to be able to then attack this Unmade down below. And then I've got 4 attacks here. A crit could knock you off possibly as well, so we'll see what we can do. Here we go, needing 3s, I should think. Okay, well I needed 4s, but I missed 3 anyway and got a crit though. So the crit causes 4 damage, and then on a 1 Al, so see, roll a single dice, and then on a 1 you'd fall off as well. Oh, he's okay. He clings on after me biting him and leaping across. So he hangs on and 4 damage there, nasty. So an ordinary move with the, is it the blissful one or is it the joyful one?
Blissful one.
The leader. She's moved, she's got a crazy movement, jumped across onto the rock, leaped across.
Yeah, then, 8-inch base movement, and then I'll spend the 4,
the quad
Rampage. On Rampage, so I get a bonus move and bonus attack, so I can get right in there.
Nice, and then you've got another attack left, I think.
Attack and then attack again.
Ooh, nasty. 5 attacks, strength 4 on 4s, then toughness 4, go for it, Al. And you got 3 hits.
Okay.
No quads yet. 6 damage so far. Looking for some crits though, because that crit damage is nasty. And again. Oh, 3 crits. That's probably even a dead hound, I think. 2 attack actions, 24 damage, and that is the Fleshhound toast. Ouch. Nasty move. Trouble. Absolutely brutal. I gotta be honest, that was a good move. Nice roll, but a good move. I wasn't expecting it to be that brutal, but yeah, wow. I forgot how brutal she is. She's not very blissful, really, is she? But,
she is right now.
She is right now, yeah. Alan is, anyway. On to my activation. Oh, it's getting interesting here already. Yeah, I think we're going to have to tie you in a bit, stop you getting onto some objectives. So we're going to double move for 12 and get right up in there with the Blood Crusher. Stick both of these into combat, and that's him in. Double moving and jumping across.
Onto the objective.
And that's with the joyful one?
Yeah.
Getting up onto that objective. Okay, fair enough. Making sure you hold down that one for sure at the moment. You're getting yourself up the field, aren't you? So it makes sense.
And then, like, one of them can stay and some people can
makes sense. Advance. I like it. So, Gorehound will activate. 8-inch move. Gets me, whoa, quite far forward actually. So we'll get to there with the Gorehound. And then he's going to activate Burning Roar for a quad 5. And anybody within 8 inches can be selected. I get 5 dice because it was a value of 5 on the Burning Roar quad, which means I get 5 dice on 2 ups. You suffer 2 damage per each 2 ups. So as long as I don't roll a 1 here with 5 dice, you're dead. He's toast. So here we go. On average, I might roll a 1. Hopefully we don't. Boom! Oh, I rolled a 1! He's alive on 2 health remaining. He's been singed but not destroyed into ashes. So yeah, then the Gorehound with 8 more movement will just climb the rock there, because he's a beast, he can quite comfortably do that, and get into combat. We're going to disengage Al. Across to there. There he goes, disengaging back from the Blood Crusher. And then pushing forward with a move to there, ready to help hold objectives next round, I suppose. There he goes. 8 inches with this Bloodletter gets me perfectly just under that objective, which will help me hold that. There he goes, sitting down underneath the objective with a double move from the corner here. Move the boardwalk for a moment so that we can kind of see better what's going on there. Disengaging, falling back from the Blood Crusher again. He's too scary. He doesn't want to be, he's pushed him back. Push yourself underneath the walkway there for the second move earlier. Or should I say the first move, because that was a disengaging move action. And he's done. And my last Bloodletter will just move up behind his buddy there for 8-inch double movements. And then the last one for Al is this in the middle.
I gotta just try and keep you...
So you're going to disengage, try and pull yourself back a bit, and then make a move, pushing yourself across the boardwalk to get away slightly more. Okay, interesting.
He's probably just gonna jump straight across and kill him, but
pounce on him.
It keeps you occupied, I suppose.
Does indeed. And there you go, takes his, he's
me.
bleeding across the walkways as he goes, and the Fleshhound's sniffing him out, the Gorehound. He's singeing as well, actually. He's left a trail of fire with him wherever he's gone there. And that's that. So it's going to be into the second battle round now, and initiative roll off. Initiative roll then for battle round 2, Khorne Demons. Oh, no quad is possible. So a double 4, double 5, and 2 singles for me this time. Interesting stuff. So on to you, Al, for your roll. You're getting, cock dice there to re-roll. A double 5 and 4 singles, I think. So initiative going to you probably there. We've only got 1 wild dice each, I believe. We both spent Arsenals on a quad. Okay, so Al made a double 6 with his wild dice. I could have equalled it up to roll off, but decided not to. I wanted that triple 5 big time this round. So it's going to be into battle round 2, the Unmade's initiative, and we're going to drop in these reserves on either flank as well. Al's got the 2 pikes dropping in on this side from that middle point, trying to get in on my objectives at the back, and I've got 3 bloodletters in a conga line coming in from that battlefield edge on that side. That's going to be an interesting conflict now as we go into battle round 2, Al's initiative for the Unmade. Activating the blissful one. She is going to go... Oh my god, she's jumping down right into my bloodletters, trapping them all in, and then she's got an attack action, I guess?
Yep.
Okay, go for it. So what's she going to do?
She's going to use a double for onslaught, I think.
Use a double 5 for onslaught, nice. Extra attack. All into 1, I guess.
So she'll be on 6 attacks.
All into 1 demon. Which one are you going for?
The front one.
Okay, go for it. You'll need what strength do you? 4, so 3s.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's gonna do it because you got crazy crit damage. 14 damage in total. Down goes the demon, just a blood splat on the floor. Okay, so tough decisions. There's 2 things I can do with this triple, but I've chosen which one I'm going to use. The Blood Crusher is going to use Murderous Charge for a triple 5. So I cause 5 damage after the move action. Slam after my move straight into the this not ascended one. I can't remember which one that one is. Just the one with the chain.
Awakened one with flail, I believe.
Awakened one with flail. So that causes 5 damage. You're down to 5 health with the triple 5. Then I've got 4 attacks with my attack action to try and finish you off with 1 go. And I picked the toughness 3 model over the toughness 4 because I got a better chance of finishing you. And this game's all about bodies. So here we go. 3's needed for strength 4. What can we do? Oh, that's terrible! 2 more damage, you're on 3 health left, you're 1 lucky flail. So there we go, 7 damage in total, 3 health left. I don't know how that thing's alive, but he is. On to your activation out.
He's just
activating an ascended one, yeah?
Yeah,
pushing forward onto the objective of the double move. Nicely done. Yeah, I think the Fleshhound leader is going to have to risk it for a chocolate biscuit and try and take you out in 1. He's going to jump down here. Actually, might as well jump down in front of you. You've got 8 moves, so he's got way more than enough to do that. Jump down in front of you and then get an attack action off. 5 attacks with the Gorehound. 2 crits would do the job with 10 health, but I need 4s otherwise. Oh, what is my rolls for these demons? 2 hits for 4 damage. Okay, so double moving from here with one of the pole arms. Straight to the top of the steps there with a rush, Al. So you're using your double 6, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so there he gets. So the top of the steps, contesting that objective. Not quite contesting it because I do have 2 on it, but at the moment it's close anyway. Okay then, so the bloodletter here will activate disengage to the wall, backs to the wall, to there, and then we'll push down the flank. And then 4 inches just to move down the side of the flank there, and the ruins. Moving the, double moving I guess, Yarel, to jump across there, get yourself in, nicely done. Over here, I'm going to then disengage that way as well. Bloodletter, and just move 4 once again down the flank. There we go. Jumping down with the joyous one. And you'll have to roll the dice to see if you suffer any damage for the fall. Yeah, you take your damage. Okay, there we go. And then an attack action out. What we got?
Strength 4, 4 attacks.
Okay, go for it. Oh, 2 crits, and 8. What strength are you for?
4.
So 2 crits and a hit. That's
10.
Perfect amount to kill him, yeah. He's down. Okay, the only option left being Khorne is to cause blood and horror This bloodlet here will climb to the top for 4 and be within an inch to attack the polearm. Might as well spend that double there to onslaught with 5 attacks instead of 4. And it's going to be on...
Oh, bad rolls continue.
I need 5s, I think. Because are you toughness 4 with the polearm or toughness 3?
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3. So I need 4s, so I do get 2 hits for 2 damage. Double move for the other polearm gets you up on the ladder. There we go, comes up behind on the steps. His other polearm dude, buddy. And then it's on to my last model, the other bloodletter. Bloodletter will move, come round here, be within an inch to attack the polearm. 4 attacks again on 4s. We get a crit and a hit, that's better. That is 5 damage. Yeah, this is a very strange game. Every single unmade model in L's Warband right now, except for the leader and the sergeant model, are wounded, literally. Everything has damage. Disengaging there, the ascended one, and then you get a move. Move then into the bloodletter for the final move, and then you've just got this flail left because I have no models left now. Disengaging to there, and then making a move down the flank, I guess. Moving through the archway in the ruins there for the second action, and getting through because he's got a little archway in the ruins there, so nicely done. That is the end, I think, of Battle Round 2L. It's looking good for the Unmade now. We'll roll off for Battle Round 3 and see where this goes. So initiative roll for the Khorne Daemons. Oh, double 4, I was hoping I'd get a quad possibly there to help me out a bit this round, but not to be. 2 singles and 2 doubles. Onto yours, Al. Both have a wild dice to use this round. The Unmade, a triple 5. Oh man. But yeah, it'll be on to wild dice to apply. Al has initiative again this round, so currently, so you can apply his wild dice first. Okay then, so for the wild dice, Al made a quad 5 and kept his 3 singles. I could have made another single to challenge him to roll off, but I need that lush triple this round. Triple 5 and a double 4 for me, so it'll be initiative to Unmade again this round for Battle Round 3. Okay, so quad 5, I'll activate the blissful one.
I've got 8-inch movement, so I can happily...
Jumped into there, yep.
Get over here.
And attack that bloodletter for free. 5 attacks, is it?
Yep.
Okay, and that's going to be on 3s. That's a very dead bloodletter, probably. 6 and
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, perfect amount, I think. Oh no, you got another hit there, so a 12, I believe.
12.
That's that bloodletter dead, and then you got 2 actions remaining. So you're climbing up and double moving over there. So I'll just explain where you went with that. So moving around the corner, up the side of the ruins here.
Around here, up there, and charged
with a double move. Nice. Okay, I'm going to activate my Gorehound. He's going to make a move, get round into the middle of these 2, trap them both in. Then we'll do an attack action into the one on the left here. Okay, and then that is going to be 5 attacks. I need a bonus dice there or somewhere, if you can lend me one. Thank you. So 5 attacks with the leader into these. So it's going to be 3s because I believe your toughness 3 with the flail. I can just not roll crits today, but I think that 6 damage will do the job into that dude there. Okay, so the flail dies, and then that would be me done, but I'll spend my double 4 on Blood for the Blood Guard to make a, once I've made a kill, I can make a bonus move or attack action. So I'll make a bonus attack action and attack the ascended one there. 2 crits will kill him with 5 attacks. Could do with a bit of luck here to turn this game around because the dice haven't been brilliant for the Khorne so far. Come on, crits! No crits again here. Okay, so he's taken 8 damage, he's got 2 left. We couldn't quite do it to him, unfortunately. So he remains alive, and it's on to your activation now. Polearm attacking this demon now instead, so rather than the one on the bottom. One hit,
damage.
1 damage, and then you get another attack, I guess. Go for it. No damage for that one, unless you're strength 4. No, so only the 1 damage. So my activation, I'm going to activate the Blood Crusher. He's going to double move for 12. He can get round either way there actually, but he will go see if he can get into the middle. Get himself within an inch there, and that puts him in range to use my triple 5 to cause 5 damage and finish off the ascended one. Catching up a bit here, the Blood Crusher used the murderous charge and finished off the ascended one there, so we did eventually take those 2 out. And Al's going to activate the joyous one. There we go, so getting up the side and across here. Is that you done? Or has he got a lot of movement like the blissful one?
He's got 5.
He's got 5. I think then we'll activate, since you've done the polearm on the top, I'll attack the polearm on the bottom with the bloodletter that's already in with him there. So 4 dice on 4s. Oh my life. No hits, another roll. Here we go. He's only on 5 health. A crit and a hit would kill him here. And I still don't, but we get 2 hits for 2 more damage. That's the bloodletter done on the bottom. Absolutely flunked it. He should have been killing that polearm for sure with 8 dice. A crit and a hit over 8 dice would have killed him, so he's a very lucky polearm. He is, it's on to L's activation. So you're going to attack back, yeah?
Yeah.
Since you're kind of stuck in a bit.
Yeah.
2 attacks then on
properly jammed in
4s.
there, isn't he?
Yeah. Crit for 3 damage?
4 damage.
On the bloodletter he hasn't suffered any damage yet, so he's on 6 health remaining. Attack again, I guess. Go for it. And
cocked.
Dice. Oh,
no.
And no hit for the second lot. Okay, so.
I saw that 6 hanging there.
Wow, so on 4 dice you caused more damage than a bloodletter. How in the world does that happen? Bloodletter here then will attack the polearm in front of him there. So this is going to be on 4s. That's slightly better, so we get crit and hit for 5 damage. He's on 7 now. And again. Oh, if I got a crit there, he would have been dead, I think. But that is 2 more damage. He's on 9 damage. He's on 1 health remaining. So that is everybody for the Khorne there. It's just onto the 2 models left for the Unmade.
Double move.
Double moving, yeah. Getting yourself over to that objective at the back. Try and help hold that down. And then what's the one there doing next to him? Just going to sit there as well.
I think he's just going to wait.
Yeah. There's nothing left for me anyway, also just keep him there, yeah. So that's him done. On to battle round 4. The Unmade still looking like they're the one that's up here. And the Khorne, for slight of not quite reaching their attack strength, I guess, still in it. My bigger models haven't suffered any damage, and they're helping me stay in this. But yeah, it's not looking great for the Khorne. Okay, initiative roll then for the Khorne. Let's see what we're doing. We've got a double 3, and there we go. My wishes were granted, at the moment at least. 4 singles for the Khorne. What are you getting for the Unmade? Oh, quad 5 off the bat and a double 4. But it does guarantee me initiative there, so that's interesting. Although I'm worried about that quad again. I'll have to choose my all dice first, followed by L. Okay, so for myself, I chose first a triple 3 for me. I kept initiative, obviously. Al made a triple 4, not much of a choice there. So quite nice quad on a trip though, not bad for the final battle round. But I will take initiative, which could make a difference here as we go into battle round 4, the final battle round. Yeah, we'll go with the bloodletter first up here with initiative, because he's going to die straight away otherwise, and it's all about models this round, because Al's got one up on me with models, I think, at the moment. I need to activate stuff before they die, because this 4-1's been an absolute brute this game. So we'll go for bloodletter into the guy that's on 1 health with the polearm. So it's going to literally 1-4 up here will completely get rid of him. And yeah, we've done it, so that's the polearm down, and then I've got an action left here. Yeah, so I think we're just going to attack the blissful one here. Needing 5s because your toughness 4, but crits ideally for 4 damage. No crits again there, just the 1 damage, unfortunately. Okay then, so Al, what are you doing with the activate the blissful one?
Yeah, she starts laughing with joy because you've wounded her.
I did not realise she could do this. This does not help me at all.
Which allows her then to use Gift of Agony. You have to have had damage allocated to you to use it, but it gives me a bonus attack action with adding 1 to strength and attacks characteristics.
Okay.
So that's going to make me
6 attacks.
6 attacks at strength 5.
So the strength won't matter anyways, because you're on 3s anyway, but the attacks will. So I've got 9 health remaining, so she should really be able to do this, but you need the crits, I guess. Nope. Oh, 1 crit, which will do it. Taking out the bloodletter, down he goes, and then you got 2 actions remaining, I believe.
She's
going to jump across, okay.
Wildly leap over here.
And I'll grab that objective.
Abandon that objective.
Okay. There we go. So
I
she's
mean,
going
I
to
could
fall
have jumped
back
down there and got into melee, but I'm trying to play to the objectives.
Yeah, and she'd probably die if she jumped into that. I'm not going to lie, she's a bit squishy, isn't she?
She is, yeah.
She's a bit of a glass cannon, so... Okay, So my bloodletter is in combat here with you. I think you've taken 7 damage. So a crit here, and I keep saying a crit would do it, but I suppose that's that. So 3 damage needed there. So a crit or 3 hits on 4s. No crit. 1 damage. So you're on 2 health remaining. I will attack again. I need 2 hits on 4-ups or a crit. And no, 1 damage. You're on 1 health remaining.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So you're on 1 health remaining there, Al, and there's nothing I can really do about that. Unfortunately, the bloodletter is just stuck in there, I guess. And I think at that point I needed to kill you there with the bloodletter. Dice betrayed me there, so no, I can't. I don't think there's anything else I can do there. What I was going to essentially do with that, to give myself any chance, was kill you there, which should have been doable.
Yeah.
Double with 3 to get a bonus move action to get on the objective. And then it would leave these 2 to activate later on, I guess, to do whatever they need to do. But like I say, it was going to be tough there, wasn't it? I suppose. So, I mean, it was always going to be a hard game against the Unmade. She turned the tide for you quite a bit.
She was a beast this game.
She was a beast.
Was your first win for me with the
the Unmade, yeah. So Unmade, Al's only played them a couple of times before, I guess. We haven't quite gotten the hang of them before.
No.
And getting a win in this game, so nice to see. And the Khorne Daemons losing twice today. Not doing. The first game was a good close game, I think. They put equal rolls everywhere.
That could have been pretty. Your rolls were terrible, though, man.
I mean, like, I'm quite glad that I stayed in the game till the end there anyway, given how it went. But I was hoping the last battle round we could pull it back a bit, get general rolling going. But it just didn't happen for the Khorne this game. The gods did not favour them. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, guys, and happy skirmishing. Hey there, skirmishers. Hope you enjoyed watching that video. If you did, please do throw a like on the video down below and leave us some comments. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. You can hit the SMG icon left hand side of the screen. Otherwise, you can sign up to Patreon and access our extra videos and battle reports, etc. That will also help fund our terrain, new models, and the time that we put into the channel. And hopefully one day we can keep pushing to make more and more videos for you guys to be entertained by. Otherwise, really hope you enjoyed this. Have a good day and happy skirmishing.